Big crowd on hand at the Hoover Met as session number 2 gets underway. 4-seed Arkansas gets upset-minded. 8-seed Auburn going head-to-head with a chance to stay alive in this elimination game. Here's Chad Spanberger, 14 home runs on the season for the St. Louis Cardinals fan out of Granite City, Illinois. They've got him played the pull on the infield, and he pulls it all the way towards the wall, and he pulls it all the way out of the ballpark. It's another first-inning home run here at the Hoover Met.
This is a club that can hit fastballs, and Spanberger probably ain't better than anybody else in this lineup. That's home run number 15 on the year for Spanberger, who has had a breakout year. You could see it years coming into this, that there was potential. Obviously, he had the ability to hit the ball a long ways. Consistency.
To third, backhanded by Anthony to his feet, and safe over at first is Bonfield. Caught looking. That's a second K for Davis Daniel. In and out of the bullpen. Couple series this year. He wasn't even on the travel roster, trying to work his way back from a forearm strain and a back injury. Senior from Sugar Land, Texas. Chopped right back to the mound. And the speedy Todd retired.
0-4 foul.
This year in games, Taccolini's been on the mound. That's what he can do.
Chance for a double play. Shaddy to Biggers. Spanberger. And Arkansas turns its 43rd double play of the season. They'll erase Robert on the walk. Down the line. Spanberger gives it a look over the shoulder. Beautiful catch. It's a good weekend usually. Hot shot handled by Biggers. And that'll put it away to close the second. Up the middle, and a base hit for Cole. That'll set the table for Chad Spanberger. For more, here's Laura.
Shoulder catch down the right field line.
Did he do it again? High and deep. Robert will watch again. Over both walls again. And Chad Spanberger pulls another one over the fence. Arkansas leads 3-zip.
First time up, hit a fastball, and it was a fastball that he really leaned on. This time it's a changeup, and Davis Daniels still trying to get the feel of this pitch. And it's not exactly where you want to throw it to this cat. You leave that changeup up, doesn't have a lot of sink, and Spanberger's going to hit it a long way. That's the second time he's cleared both fences out in right field.
Here's the payoff to Decker. Runs inside of him. Third walk from Dominic Tech. Here's the payoff to Holland.
0-4.
Sinks low. Matt Cronin, the freshman out of Florida, facing Auburn for the first time as he enters to face a pair of lefties at the top of this Auburn batting order. Inherits a pair of runners. This will be the 11th appearance for Cronin. A 1.35 earned run average and 21 strikeouts against just 6 walks and 13 in a third. Payoff to Todd. Struck him out at 89. Can't get to that one either. Went 94.
It's here and get a chance to watch some really good baseball.
Strike 3 called, and Cronin K's the side here in the third. That's relief.
I mean, for Miami, I think it's a club that at least has to get to the semifinals. That 4 ends start to change by the tournaments, the one-bid tournaments, and who wins them.
Nubbed into center field, and that's the concern with a couple of those tops. Here's the payoff. And one handcuff the catcher. We've seen some. Arledge takes a curveball into straightaway center field. It gets down. Coming home from third is Biggers, and Arkansas adds to its lead. RBI single for Arledge, and it's 4-0 Hogs. If he hangs another one of those, we'll see history. No player has ever hit 3 home runs in a single game in the SEC tournament. The season for Spanberger. Oh my goodness, he torches it deep to center field. Spanberger's done it! A grand slam and his 3rd home run in 3 trips to the plate.
A bad time to flip that graphic up. 2 pitches later, Spanberger erases it. We're going to have to come up with a new one. 7 RBIs for Spanberger. Won the 4th inning, and that's home run number 3. Solo shot in the first, 2-run shot in the 3rd. and a grand slam on a hanging breaking ball. Saw one to get it to 0-1. Saw the next one and hit it 430 feet to right center field. Have a day.
Alex Faedo in Florida after making things really interesting late.
Kicking field goals, too. Somebody dropped a 30-yarder.
This one is laced towards the gap. It's going to get all the way to the fence off the bat of Fletcher. Bonfield around to score. 3 field goals for Arkansas. It's a 9-0 lead. 2 to Connor Davis. And got it. 4 straight Ks now for Cronin. Biggest, best, most popular sports bar in Granite City. Strike 3 called, just below the knees. That is strikeout number 5 for Matt Cronin. Another K. They just can't put it in play. 6 strikeouts for Matt Cronin to go with a walk and a hit batter.
Biggers comes in hitting .333 on base percentage, above 400. Rips one down the line.
Into the corner for Daniel Robert to play it off the fence. Biggers in second, headed to third as he turns the Jets on. The relay from Estes is way late. It's a stand-up triple. And a hustling play by Jax Biggers for the final out last night. 1-1 pitch. Well, half swing up the middle, and that will poke it right through past the diving Holland. And it's a 10-0 Arkansas lead.
It was right on it.
Heat. Arkansas might want to save a few of these.
Baseball's up.
You want the mud and everything?
Yeah.
Here's the grounder to the right side. Chance for a double play. Nothing at second. And so they get it at first, and, well, it's in play. Chad Spanberger has hit 3 home runs, a solo shot, a 2-run shot, and a grand slam.
As for Spanberger. Oh, listen to the crowd.
Rooker's been pitched to each of the last 2 games, and he's basically won both of them. 10 home runs.
1-4.
And it's a 4-pitch walk to force in a run. Have you ever thought as a pitcher that an intentional walk affects you in your control of the next batter? Bases loaded for Dominic Fletcher, and he pops it up on the left side. Anthony back, Holland in position, and the shortstop will take it. And that will close the inning.
Eyes go 6 and quiets the Ole Miss bats.
Into the hole, it's Biggers to second for 1. Shaddy to first. Not in time. A fielder's choice for Daniel Robert.
1-4.
There's ball 4 to Davis. Little dribbler to short. Biggers takes it to first, and that'll close the inning. No hitter intact through 5. Might be a shortened 7-inning game with the run rule in effect. Pulled down the line. A fair. Off the bat of Biggers, his second hit of the game, looking for his second triple, and Jax Biggers will get all the way to third. Willing to bet we haven't seen 2 triples in a game in a while in the SEC tournament. He has 13 home runs. That'll do it for Gates. A 1-out triple. Josh Alberius, senior from Little Rock, making his second appearance on the mound today. A brief one in game number 1 for the Hogs. This will be his 20th appearance on the season. An ERA just north of 5.
Taccolini rolled a double play in the first.
But nothing in the hit column. Biggers. 1 down. And Hecker sends this one deep to center field. Fletcher on his horse, deep to the track. Got it! Fletcher hauls it in to keep the no-hitter intact and straightaway center. But you know, everybody's aware of what's going on and the additional pressure. Here's Biggers with the backhand. The shortstop's throw is true. It's a 1-2-3 frame with a run rule in effect. This Arkansas staff is an inning away from a no-hitter.
Done to this tournament, but they're 3 outs away from doing something else that's never been done here.
Holland, the shortstop, tries to sidearm and threw it wide and a little bit late. Through the hole on the right side. And a petit jeté by Arledge to get out of the way. Chops one to the right side. Estes shovels to Holland. No play at first. 1 down. Chop to third. To the shortstop now. Long throw. Handled over to first for out number 2. Run scoring ground out off the bat of Luke Bond. Bottom of the 7th inning. 10-run rule in effect. Arkansas leads 12-0. This will be the final inning with a no-hitter intact for this Arkansas pitching staff. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and that'll take care of Decker. Left side, gobbled up by Gates. 2 down. No hitter in play for this Arkansas pitching staff. And the pitch from Alberius into left field. Long run Arledge into foul territory. Got it, and Arkansas has history. Arledge gives it away, and history in the stands now and on the field for Arkansas. It's the first no-hitter in 510 SEC tournament games, and the Razorbacks reacting like it's just another doubleheader day at the ballpark.
Is that the most reserved you've ever seen after anybody throws a no-hitter? I know it's 7 innings, a little bit different, but still, something that's never been done in this tournament. You can say that 3 different times. Nobody had ever hit 3 home runs in one game. Spanberger did it. Nobody had ever driven in more than 6 in one game. Spanberger did it. Nobody had ever thrown a no-hitter. And Arkansas, as a staff, did it today. 3 different arms. They walked 7. They struck out 7. And it's the first no-hitter in SEC tournament history. That's a pretty good night.